Hello everybody, and welcome to another Dirty Bomb video. My name is GPVM Gamer, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions on the newest merc added to Dirty Bomb, Aimee, as of April 6th, 2016. Now, Aimee, what does she do and what kind of guns does she get? Well, Aimee is a sniper, much like Vasilli and Redeye, and it says here on the Wikipedia that she is a recon. Now, she's got weapons that come from both classes of Vasilli and Redeye. Redeye's being the Grand Air, which is this weapon right here on screen, and Vasilli's weapon, the Felix, and the PDP, which is shared between Redeye and Vasilli. So basically, she's like a collaboration between both characters. She's also got an ability, which is called the Snitch device. It's basically a throwable camera which sticks to any kind of wall, which you'll see in the video in the background. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to mention a little video in the background. This is a post commentary, so the video in the background is gameplay of Aimee. One match, one of my better. Well, not really one of my better, but just a match of Aimee. Anyway, so the Snitch device. It's basically a little neural disruptor which debilitates players. They take some damage for roughly 5 to 6 seconds. It doesn't allow the players to take natural health regeneration, so they can still receive health from like a Sparks or a Sawbones throwing down a health pack, but they can't actually regenerate health naturally within those 5 to 6 seconds. And medics can actually remove this debuff by giving the players health, which I had just said. So my impressions on this, I actually really enjoy it. I do find her to be a very fun character. She's like a collaboration of both of the Vasilli and Redeye. One of two. I actually prefer Vasilli personally, even though Redeye does have the Grand Air, which is an awesome weapon, like a more of a close range. Oh gosh, what is it? Like a close range weapon, rifle. But I do prefer Vasilli over Redeye, but that's completely beside this point. I'm getting way off topic here. But my impressions, yeah, she's very fun. I like her weapon selection. Her ability is not too overpowered, I find. I don't notice it as much because you basically throw it anywhere in the map. Towards a wall, and it's kind of got an arc to it, but you throw it at a wall, it'll stick to the wall, and any enemies within the area will get tagged and spotted. Now, I don't know if this is a bug, but you can see the target above their head through the wall, much like Vasilli's heartbeat sensor, but you can only see this for yourself. So I can see the person who's being disrupted, but my teammates cannot, unless they've become in sight. Unless they're in sight of them, then they cannot be seen by my teammates. But other than that, I really enjoy that. Now, she does cost 50,000 credits, exactly like all the other mercs. So there's nothing really too different about her there. I'm just looking here on the Wikipedia. She's got 90 HP, as you can see in the bottom right, and like that's totally enough health, I find. Like, I don't think she needs to have too much more health than that. I do find her... She can be taken down pretty easily if you are going up against her. But it's not... it's not that bad. She's pretty easy to take down. Yeah, and 90 HP compared to Vasilli, who has 110, and Redeye, who has got 120 health. So she's like a really low health merc that is a sniper. Oh yes, I also forgot to mention that that Aimee, her Snitch device has a 20-second cooldown. Now, in my opinion, this 20-second cooldown is a little bit too long. I think I would reduce it to like 18 seconds or 17 seconds, as in the final 2 seconds of the cooldown, your thing gets destroyed. Your little snitch device gets destroyed, much like Vasilli's heartbeat sensor. It gets destroyed. And so with 17 to 18 seconds, that I think it could be reduced 2 seconds down, because it does take like a 1 or 2 second prime. So you'd basically you're waiting 21 to 22 seconds every time you throw it. And if an enemy shoots it, the timer doesn't get reduced at all. So yeah. And also, actually, there's one more thing I've noticed: when there's no actual cooldown unless if you prime it, but you don't actually throw it, there's no cooldown to it. So that's really awesome. I know Stoker's Molotov has a cooldown when you throw it. If you decide not to throw it, you get like an 8 or 7 second cooldown, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but you get a small amount of cooldown. But Aimee's snitch, you don't actually get any of that. So I really do enjoy that about her. But other than that, I do think she's a very fun merc. If you have 50,000 credits lying around, definitely go buy her. She's nothing to write home about. She's basically just another sniper. A little more fun, sort of the collaboration between Redeye and Vasilli. So if you like one of them, you're probably going to like Aimee. But she's the kind of character you don't want to play the front lines with because of her very limited health. She's got a little bit more health than Aura, but it's still not enough to run into combat and try to get kills with her. Because 2 of her weapons, first of all, have scopes, and the third one has an iron sight, which is the Grandeur. But she's nothing you just run into combat and try to take everyone down. You want to stand back further out in the battle to kind of camp out and kill the enemies. Though that is a little cheap, I do find it is the best way to play Aimee at the moment. But once again, this is all kind of first impression stuff. Of course, I could be wrong of how to play her. This is just from one day of playing her for a little bit, and these are just my kind of first impressions. Now, she's also kind of got a smaller hitbox. I believe her character model is a lot tinier than most characters. She is definitely a lot smaller than Redeye and Vasilli, so she's a small sniper, and this could be why she's also got 90 HP. She's got a smaller hitbox, I find. Her head is a lot smaller than most enemies, as opposed to Rhino, who's got like a massive head, and it's very difficult to miss a shot on Rhino. He's just so huge. But Aimee is very tiny, and if you peek up around corners, her head is incredibly small, so shooting her is pretty difficult as well. I mean, other than that, she is a totally a great merc to buy if you got 50,000 credits, like I was saying. Definitely a character to buy. Nothing to write home about, but it's a collaboration between Redeye and Vasilli. But that's all I have for you guys today. Of course, if you like this commentary video and you want more, make sure to like the video. And if you happen to have stayed this long, I've got a little announcement for you that I'm going to be starting Montage Mondays, which is every Monday I'm going to be uploading a montage. Sort of like a regular schedule to the montage upload, because I know I do a lot of those, but I don't actually have a a determined time as to when I'm going to do them. I just kind of upload them when I have them ready. But I'm going to be doing Montage Mondays, so a new game every so often if I play another game that I want to record on here. But yeah, as I say, this is going to be pretty much all I've got time for today. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, make sure to like that video so I know, or like the video here. And I will see you in the next Dirty Bomb commentary video, or something. I gotta come up with a better name.